What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 46 of my Paradox Grand campaign in Crusader Kings 2. On the previous episode we managed to form the Empire of Italy using the create new empire button in our decisions or intrigue tab, but it's in the decisions part of it. There was a button here saying found a new empire. Cost 8,000 prestige and 1,000 gold. I thought it was going to cost more because I thought I had to get 3 kingdom titles, but I apparently didn't. That was just if I didn't have 180 realm size, but I have 385. So I'm not worried about that. We got more vassal limit because of that, and I believe we also got one more domain size. We currently have the ambition to see the realm prosper. Our wife is currently Queen of Serbia over here. If we have a look, she's actually pretty strong if we look at her direct territory. So her and her vassals control a large part of the Byzantine Empire. So that is very good. And she has, well, I can't remember the name of it. Here it is. She is the suzerain of Khan Tuk of Croatia. She has him as a tributary. And then we have our son, our heir to both, who we also have a grandson as well, just been born. Well done. Who's in a different course. But anyway, he is due to inherit both. He's a pretty good character, 27 diplomacy, 18, 17, 17, shrewd. He's 20 years old, and he is Count of Corinthos, which is one of the ones over here, I think. Maybe one of these. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where Corinthos is. But hopefully he will inherit both titles. He is my wife's heir. Yes, he is. Could we kill her? No. Although it does look like she's developed cancer, which is good in terms of my son's probably going to inherit. We just have to hope that the Byzantine Emperor hasn't got illegal realm inheritance law yet. No, I'm not giving you anything. I'm glad I can do that, or else people will be very annoyed with me. Okay, come on. And then once, because our wife has a claim on the Byzantine Emperor, so it can be inherited. If that passes on to my son, then my son can declare war on the Byzantines for... What? Why do I want my illegitimate child to be killed? No, I went honest. Gives us some more diplomacy. You're going to be very good. Yes, but as I was saying, well, I keep forgetting what I was going to say in this episode. Yes, but if our son inherits the claim, then we'll press it against the Byzantine Emperor, make him Byzantine Emperor, and then when we die, which we'll try and do as soon as possible. Okay, you want to kill my heir. Well, not my heir, just one of my random kids. Please don't. Yes, but once he becomes a king or an emperor, we want to die as soon as possible. Because once we die, we become him, and if we're a double emperor, that would be insane. We have expelled the Jews, of course, but that'll go away once we die. So actually, I do want to kill my wife. She would be 450 to assassinate. Yes, she would. Let's plot to kill my wife. She's apparently called the Cruel, so people should want to join, but apparently they don't. Very few want to join. I mean, we'll do it because you have a chance, even if you only have you and one other backer, you have a chance of killing the person. Mazovia is now de jure part of the Kingdom of Italy and the Empire. That is still converting things, isn't it? Let's have a look. What's new? You're new. Might not be. Oh, it's because we don't have the full duchy. Like Barcelona, we don't have the full duchy. Looks like we don't have the full duchy to anything that isn't de jure part of Italy already, so we can't check if that does still carry over now that we're an emperor. We can't create Poland either, because this is now de jure part of our country. My wife is pregnant again. Settle my horse. Actually, I don't want... I wouldn't mind dying at this point, so we're actually just going to go on a carousing focus. Get us some more vassal limit. Lose the health bonus. We don't have any traits that give boosted health, so we're probably on about 5 or 6 health. Claim on Gloucester, is it still independent? It is. We want to try and maintain peace though. But we'll go for the claim. Let's not, because we want to make it 5 years to get that bonus. The claim will go away if we die and we've just got rid of 1 health from ourselves. Why don't we appoint ourselves as leader of the army? And we'll just appoint this guy as our secondary one, my grandson, who does not like me because I decreased council power. That was a long time ago. Anyone I can declare war on who's very... I'm not declaring war, I need to prosper. That's the whole point of my ambition, see the realm prosper. 5 years, so it was just after we formed the empire, well it was just before we formed the empire, and we formed it in 916, so I think it'll be about 920 we need to wait until. We have a new son. That was very quick birth by my wife. She did have successful treatment, so that's helping her out a bit. Because cancer is -3 health in this game. You need diplomatic education, or playful and timid, that doesn't matter to diplomacy. You would think timid would be a downside to diplomacy, considering the trait shy exists, and that is. Lombardy gets some more prosperity, it doesn't matter because it's already maxed out. We do want to go to war with Khazaria at some point in the near future though. Because they're kind of cut off from expansion at this point because of me. Like I have all of their borders almost entirely covered, apart from a little bit down here. We need another new commander. The commanders keep dropping like flies. Hopefully that's a sign of what's to come for me. My character, Vaccio the Great, Vaccio the Third, or Vaccio the First I suppose now, of the Empire of Italy. My marshal died. So one of my commanders is likely to become marshal, which means we need a new commander again. Someone who's not on the council, please. The top 4 are all on the council. Alright, so we're just going to let the realm prosper. We're going to actually up the speed. Let's hope our wife dies pretty soon, so that my son can inherit, and hope that the Byzantines don't have the law that I love, but I hope they don't have. My wife actually really hates me, because she's zealous apparently. Tarragona is prospering. She's still not dying, why? Kill her. I don't know why I've got very bloodthirsty at the end here. My spy master died. Great. I have 2 powerful dukes here. Kabylia and Friuli. Well, you're better, so you can become it. And that also means we probably need to appoint the other guy as marshal. He's okay. He's not that bad. You would make an amazing marshal. I don't know when you became amazing at marshal, but you apparently are. Right, you go fabricate on Devon, hopefully get a duchy claim, and we can get some piety from that. We will train troops in the capital, and we will collect taxes in the capital, also scheme in the capital. Although 11% plot power would be nice to get against my wife. No, that's okay. So we're now an empire. We're trying to plot to get a second empire title, which may be stupid. You want... Yes, we agreed to that already. Charitable or kind, both are good. He's going to get charitable. Charitable and kind, I believe both increase diplomacy by 3. But kind also decreases intrigue. So it's not quite as good a trait as charitable. We have the 2 temporary kingdoms. What they're called titular titles. Our marshal has died again. This is a joke. We can't hang on to characters for like a month. Come on, stop all dying. Very irritating. No, we don't want to go to laws. We wanted to go to commanders. I always click laws when I want commanders. Okay, apparently didn't leave, despite the fact that he definitely was a commander. So we've seen the realm prosper, so we can now go to war. We have no more possible ambitions. What if we... who can we go to war with? Bohemia over here, do we have any claims? Do. They offer landed people. Zvolen we could go for. They would be defended by Norway, Pomerania and Bavaria. It's not much of a threat. What about Bavaria? Do I have any claims on you? Just to make tributary. What about you? You're part of Bavaria. We have claims on quite a lot of you. Does you a claim on Passau may be interesting. Burgundy would join. Burgundy's quite strong. What about Burgundy? What, have any claims on you? Make tributary? No. What about Göttingen? Would you just accept vassalization? False religion. Well, that makes sense. You're part of East Frisia. Could we declare war on you? Holy war for Thuringia. You're Germanic. Well, let's send our retinue up there. I'm going to have a quick drink of water whilst our spymaster dies. Great. And we need a new spymaster, that means. Let's get one. This guy, Duke of Friuli. And we're going to send you to build a spy network in my wife's capital. Get us a little tiny little bit more plot power. And then we're going to Holy War for Göttingen. We're going to lead troops this time. We lost some cultural points. Let's spend our cultural points then. So we could get Majesty, which improves our piety and prestige gain. Could get Tolerance. We could get... Let's get Majesty. Spent most of our points. Let's now... Who cares about culture? Let's also have a look at what else we could get. Well, what does the hospital need for its next levels? The separated wards, no, extended wards, needs construction level 5. We could, however, get a observatory or a medical academy. Let's get a medical academy. So we don't need anything else there. Let's improve the castle town in Lombardy. And let's also do in Barcelona, because I think Barcelona gives us a lot of money. So we've done that. We are prepared to go to war here. Holy War for Thuringia. There's hardly any Norse left on the map, so... My commander has just been slain. I thought I had been slain. I panicked for a second. So he isn't anything. Good. And we smashed her army. We can now assault. Crusader has prospered. We have 100%. We will quickly offer peace. And we have taken that county. So let's have a look at that duchy. That's an entirely separate duchy from everything else. So this county, it has no subholdings. We can't upgrade it to a castle. We're just going to give it to Saxony. Grant under title, County of Gottingen. There you go. So we expanded a little bit there. Let's also go to war with Pomerania. And we don't have Holy War on you because you're now Catholic. Interesting. There was literally no Norse who could defend. Your Chief Cosma, your Chief Alessio of Ricino? No. You... No. Cosma is the one I want. Who would defend? Bohemia. That's fine. We'll send our retinue over. Won't be that much trouble. We lost the trait charitable. That's actually a point of people on the flanks. Do we have actually any traits? We have no military traits at all. We can now get one though. Rough terrain expert. Battlefield terrain expert. Flanker. Let's go for rough terrain. Captured an old lady. And we'll assault that back. Or we'll assault that down. It was never ours to begin with. We will now march over to here. Smash that army. And we're at 100%. We didn't even have to damage the county itself. So we have a new county in our realm. This guy we can't declare war on again, obviously. Bohemia, Avaria would defend, and I don't really want to attack Avaria at this second. We only have 3,000 men, I could beat that. Bohemia has how many? 700. Yeah, if we line up on their border, that might work. We can now get betrothed to marry regularly, accept. And we have chest pains, and he will try and treat me, and he did good symptom treatment. So Bohemia, what could we even do for you? We'll go for Sloven. It would be Pomerania, it would be Norway who wouldn't help. We could either go for the High Chief of Lesser Poland, which is this. I mean, he has a full duchy, that would be really nice to get independently. He's Catholic though, so can't really do much about that. What about if we move our fabrication efforts over to... Actually, why don't we do that? There's so many miners over here, why don't we fabricate an island? Then we can conquer vast swathes of island. And we have pneumonia. And we became bedridden. Well, if he's going to save me, he's going to save me now. What did he do? Barakut buckled the last strap, securing you on the operating table. I will not lie to you, my lord. Actually, where is he from? He's a Berber. I don't know what a Berber accent sounds like. I will not lie to you, my lord. This will be excruciatingly painful, but it must be done. You tried to protest when Barakat, brought out the soul, but due to the calming potion he made you drink, you slurred your words beyond comprehension. I was cured of my disease. However, I did gain severely injured, -2 health, and I am now one-handed. But I was cured of pneumonia. Which is quite amazing, actually. I would have been alright if he had just killed me. So, is he a count still? No, he's the Duke. Although I believe this is... Yes, it's a viceroyalty. So it's not going to pass on, but that's fine. Grey Eminence, good. I'm pretty sure that even if... What did you get? Is that the chiefdom? Costs 400 gold. Is that serious? Okay, we'll do that. you can move on to there, ossuary, and then we will get the men to head up to here, I guess. It's the closest place. Then we'll get the fleet from over here. How many is that? 5,000. That should be enough. Send them up to here. And that's where we're going to end this episode. Shakira becomes a indulgent wastrel? Yes. So as Shakira becomes an indulgent wastrel and we launch our war for the first province in Ireland, we are going to end today's episodes, guys. And on the next episodes, we will most likely conquer a couple provinces in Ireland before we die, I think. Then we'll die, we'll hopefully inherit the empire and this kingdom here from my wife, upon which hopefully the Byzantine Emperor hasn't passed the illegal successional thing, and we'll actually take it out of the Byzantine Empire, and then we will have a claim on the Byzantine Empire as well, which we will press at the earliest possible moment. So we can only do it if there's female rulers, regencies, titles being contested in a claim of succession law, or the claimant is second or third in line to inherit. So to do that, we would have to vote for ourselves and get other people in the Byzantine Empire to back us into either second or third, because they're currently elective succession. Agnac, Cognac, elective. So that's going to be where we wrap up today's episode, guys. If you've enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, hit subscribe as well. And from me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.